Hi everyone, welcome to HKR Trainings YouTube channel. In today's session, we will discuss Google Cloud interview questions and answers. Before we begin, I would like to address the agenda. Firstly, we will discuss Google Cloud Beginners interview question and answers. Then we will discuss Google Cloud Intermediate interview question and answers. And then we will conclude this session by discussing Google Cloud Experience interview question and answers. I hope the agenda is clear. If you like our videos, please do not forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to never miss an update from our YouTube channel. Also, do check our website for various course training information. The link is given in the description box below. So without much ado, let's get started. Google Cloud Beginners Interview Question and Answers. So the first question is, what is Google Cloud Platform? Google Cloud Platform is a cloud-based platform administered by Google. This is a suite of virtual machines, computing, networking, storage, big data, database and management services, machine learning, and much more. All of these services operate on the same Google infrastructure, which is used by Google for its end user products such as Google Search, Gmail, and YouTube. The second question is, list some benefits of using GCP. Now, GCP is becoming more popular with cloud professionals and users for the benefits they provide compared to others. GCP delivers competitive pricing. Google Cloud servers make it possible to access information from everywhere. GCP also delivers performance and services that are generally better than other cloud hosting services. Google Cloud also delivers quick and effective updates for servers and security. The Google Cloud Platform security level is exemplary. The cloud networks and platforms are secure and encrypted using different security measures. The third question is, list out key features of cloud services. The cloud service and cloud computing offer a wide range of features as a whole, particularly the ease of accessing and managing commercial software throughout the world. You can easily centralize all software management into a central web service. Also, you can design and develop web applications that can handle multiple customers across the world at the same time, eliminating software upgrade downloads through the centralization and automation of the update process. The fourth question is, specify different layers of cloud architecture. The different layers of the cloud architecture include physical layer, infrastructure layer, platform layer, and application layer. Now let's discuss each of these layers in detail. The physical layer includes network, physical servers, and the other aspects, whereas the infrastructure layer comprises virtualized storage layers. The platform layer covers the applications, operating system, and others. The final layer, that is the application layer, is the layer through which the final user interacts directly. The fifth question is, which libraries and tools are available for cloud storage on GCP? JSON and XML APIs are basic to cloud storage on the Google Cloud Platform. Along with these, Google offers the following for interacting with cloud storage: Google Cloud Platform Console and Cloud Storage Client Libraries. The Google Cloud Platform Console is to carry out basic operations on buckets and other objects, whereas the Cloud Storage Client Libraries offers programming support in a variety of languages. The Juster command line tool comes with a CLI to support cloud storage, and there are also various other third-party tools such as the Boto library. The sixth question is, what is a Google Cloud API and how could one access it? Google Cloud APIs are the programmatic interfaces which make it possible for users to add power to anything from storage access to machine learning based image analytics to Google Cloud based applications. Google Cloud APIs are easy to access with client libraries to server applications. Several programming languages provide access to the Google Cloud API. Mobile applications may be used through Firebase SDKs or via third-party clients. Accessing Google Cloud APIs, Google SDK command line tools, or Google Cloud Platform Console web user interface can be used. In the seventh question, we will discuss and understand what is Google Cloud SDK. Now, Google Cloud SDK is simply a collection of command line tools. This is used for developing the Google Cloud. Now, using these tools, we can access the BigQuery, cloud storage, compute engine, and other services right from the command line. It also includes the client libraries as well, like the API libraries. These tools and libraries allow us to work with the virtual machine instances, handle computer engine networks, storage and firewalls, and much more. Explain about service accounts. Service accounts are the accounts specific to a project. Service accounts will be used to allow Compute Engine to carry out tasks on the user's behalf, providing the user with access to non-sensitive information and data. These accounts manage the authorization process for the user, making it much easier to authenticate Google Cloud Engine to the other services. It should be noted that service accounts cannot be used for accessing user information. While Google offers a variety of service accounts, there are two main types of service accounts that are preferred by the users. The first one is GCE service accounts, and the second one is Google Cloud Platform Console service accounts. Moving on to the ninth question, what is a VPC? VPC refers to Virtual Private Cloud. This is a virtual network which offers connectivity to the Google Kubernetes Engine clusters, compute engines, VM instances, and many more resources. The VPC offers plenty of flexibility to control the way workloads connect globally or regionally. A single VPC may cover more than one region without communicating over the internet. In the 10th question, we will understand what is Google App Engine. As a product of Platform as a Service, Google App Engine offers scalable services for web application developers and other businesses. Using this, the developers are able to build and deploy a completely managed platform and to scale it if required. It supports popular programming language like PHP, Java, Go, C Sharp, Python, .NET, and Node.js. It also provides flexibility to allow you to develop powerful applications. Now, moving on to the next part of the session, we will discuss Google Cloud Intermediate Interview Question and Answers. So, the 11th question is, what is load balancing? Load balancing is a distribution process of computing resources and workloads within a cloud-based computing environment for managing requests. It provides a high return on investment at lower costs because the workload is managed efficiently through resource allocation. Now, load balance employs the concept of agility and scalability to enhance the resources that are available as required. It also serves as a health assessment for the cloud application. This feature is available from all major cloud providers such as GCP, AWS, Azure, and much more. Moving on to the 12th question, what is a Google Cloud Storage bucket? Buckets are the primary containers in which data is stored. With the buckets, we can organize the data and allow access to the control. The bucket is uniquely named globally and has a geographic location where the content is stored. A default storage class is available, which is applied to objects that do not have a specified storage class and that are added to the bucket. The unlimited number of buckets can be either created or deleted. Moving on to the 13th question, what does BigQuery mean? BigQuery is a warehouse service provided by Google Cloud Platform. It is a cost-effective and highly scalable product with an integrated machine learning and in-memory data analysis engine. It provides us the opportunity for quickly analyzing data in real time and creating analytical reports using a data analysis engine. BigQuery handles external data sources within object storage, transactional databases, or spreadsheets. The 14th question, we will be understanding what is object versioning. Object versioning is used for recovering overwritten and deleted objects. Versioning objects increases storage costs, but it ensures that objects are secure when overwritten or deleted. When the object versioning is enabled in the GCP bucket, a non-common version of the object will be created whenever the object is either deleted or overwritten. Properties for identifying a version of an object are generation and meta-generation. Generation recognizes content generation, whereas meta-generation recognizes metadata generation. In the 15th question, we will understand what is Google Cloud Messaging. Google Cloud Messaging is also known as Firebase, which is a cross-platform notification solution that allows us to send and receive notifications and messages for free. With the help of this solution, we can send messages or send messages to encourage re-engagement of users. So it or be. Google Cloud Messaging offers us the ability to target multi-purpose messages like the distribution of the message to individual devices, to subscribing devices, or to a group of devices. Moving on to the 16th question, we will understand what is serverless computing. In serverless computing, the cloud service provider will have a server in the cloud that runs and manages the resource allocation dynamically. The provider delivers the infrastructure needed so that the user can work without worrying about the hardware. Users must pay for the resources that are used by them. It will simplify the code deployment process while eliminating all issues related to maintenance, scalability for users. Serverless computing is a type of utility computing. Moving to the 17th question, what kind of development models are available in cloud computing? Now, there are majorly four types of computing development models. We will be discussing the first one, that is the public cloud. In public cloud, anyone can access this kind of cloud with a subscription. Resources like operating system, memory, CPU, storage are all available to the public. The second type of cloud computing is private cloud. This kind of infrastructure can be used by an organization rather than general public. These are usually more costly to build compared to public clouds. The third type is hybrid cloud. Now, this kind of infrastructure uses both publicly and privately owned clouds. Many organizations use it to expand their resources when necessary quickly. The fourth type is community cloud, and in this type of model, several organizations share their resources and really set up a pool that is limited to community members. Now let's discuss the 18th question, that is, what are the security aspects of the cloud? Now the following are just a few of the important aspects of cloud security. The first one is access control. It allows users to control access to other users from entering the cloud ecosystem. Second important aspect is identity management. It gives authorizations for the application services. The third aspect is authorization and authentication. It allows only authorized and authenticated users to access applications and data. The 19th question is, how does cloud computing provide on-demand functionality? Cloud computing as a technology has been built on the basis of delivering features to all its on-demand users at any time and from any location. Now, with the recent enhancements and ease of application availability, such as Google Cloud, it has definitely reached this objective. A Google Cloud user will be able to view the files in the cloud at any time across any device from anywhere if connected to the internet. 20th question is, what is the advantage of API, that is application programming interface, in the cloud domain? Now, there are some major advantages of the API over the cloud domain, and we'll discuss these advantages. The first one is you're not required to write the entire program on API. Also, it is easy to communicate from one application to the other. It's easier to create applications and connect them to cloud services. And it securely links to different applications. With this, let's move on to the last part of the session and discuss Google Cloud Expert Interview Question and Answers. So as you can see, the 21st question is, why do we require the virtualization platform for cloud implementation? Virtualization makes it possible to create operating systems, virtual versions of storage, networks, applications, etc. With the right virtualization, we can increase the existing infrastructure. Multiple applications and operating systems can be executed on existing servers. We will understand how does elasticity differ from scalability. Scalability is a cloud computing feature that enables it to adapt to growing workloads by scaling up the capacity of resources. The architecture utilizes scalability to provide on-demand resources when traffic expands the need. Meanwhile, elasticity is a property which enables the dynamic commissioning and dismantling of huge quantities of resources. It is mainly based on the level of availability of resources and how long they are used. In the 23rd question, we will understand what is the relationship between Google Compute Engine. In the 23rd question, we will understand what is the relationship between Google Compute Engine and Google App Engine. Google App Engine and Google Compute Engine benefits one another. Google Application Engine is a platform as a software service, whereas Google Compute Engine is a infrastructure as a software service. Google App Engine is widely used to power mobile backends, web-based applications, and line of business applications. On the other hand, Compute Engine is a great option if we need more control on the underlying infrastructure. Compute Engine, for instance, can be used to build a customized business logic or execute our own storage system. Moving on to the 24th question, let us understand what is EUCALYPTUS. EUCALYPTUS stands for Elastic Utility Computing Architecture for linking your program to useful systems. This is a free architecture for cloud computing software which is employed to build cloud computing clusters. It provides private, public, and hybrid cloud services. Moving on to the 25th question, let us understand what are the various ways to authenticate the Google Compute Engine API. There are different methods that are available for Google Compute Engine API authentication. The first one is by using Authentication 2.0. The second way is through client library, and the third way is directly with an access token. Moving on to the 26th question, list some popular open source cloud computing platforms. There are a few of the key The following list is a few The following list are a few of the key open source cloud platforms, that is KVM, Docker, OpenStack, Apache Mesos, Cloud Foundry. In the 27th question, we will understand what is the difference between a project number and a project ID. Two parameters that are used to identify a project are the project identifier and the project number. Now, these two can be distinguished as follows. When a project is created, automatically the project ID for it will be created as well, while the project number will be created by the user. The second thing is the project number is mandatory, whereas the project ID may be optional for the services, but the project ID is a must for the Google Compute Engine. Moving on to the 28th question, how can we protect data from cloud transport? To ensure that the cloud data is secure, you must verify that the encryption key used along the data you provide does not leak data since it moves from point A to point B on the cloud. In the 29th question, we will understand what are system integrators in cloud computing. There are multiple components to a cloud which can be extremely complex. The system integrator is a strategy in the cloud which makes it possible to design the cloud. The integration of the different components for the creation of a hybrid or private cloud network, amongst others. In the last question, we will understand what are projects in Google Cloud. The projects are the containers which organize all the resources of Google Compute. They form the realm of compartments and are not designed to share resources. There may be different users and owners of projects. As you can see in the figure, there may be different users and owners of projects. With this, we come to the end of today's session on Google Cloud interview question and answers. I hope you found this useful. If you like this video, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and do not forget to hit the like button. If you want to know more about HKR trainings sessions, do not forget to visit our website, the description box below.